Hello and welcome to Living with the Landspeeder, where we Star Warsify Disney parks one attraction at a time. I'm your host Ryan, joined by my good pal Katrin,
Heyo,
and sadly our third host, Derek the Frank, as I call him, has pneumonia, so he cannot be here tonight. He's sick.
Boo.
You need to
Get well soon.
Yes,
Yeah.
eat lots of corn.
What?
That's what they eat
Corn?
there, right?
Oh,
Where he lives?
Yeah, but it doesn't help with his illness. I don't.
That's all they got there. Though, is corn. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You know, corn on the cob a day keeps
The scarecrows away.
keeps the pneumonia away. Pretty sure.
I don't know.
It's that old wise saying.
You know. Yeah.
Anyways, get well soon, Derek.
Yes.
We miss you. Come back.
Oh, we said together.
Oh. So, it's a loving episode tonight. Tonight we're going to try to say everything together.
No.
We're going to do our
StarWarsifying.
StarWarsifying same time.
Same time. Hopefully the same words.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be the most annoying episode ever.
Okay. Anyways, today, this week, there was a big holiday. Got festive lights up. Got my red and green. It's not Christmas time quite yet, but this week was Life Day in the Star Wars universe.
November 17th or 18th?
17th.
Yeah,
17th, which is the day that the Star Wars Holiday Special came out. So they just decided to make the Wookiee Holiday Life Day on November 17th.
Excellent.
And they did it up big in the parks this year at Galaxy's Edge on both coasts. They actually had a lot of new merch and somewhat new merch, which we can get to that. The big thing that they came out with, which I was jealous. I'm like, oh, this is so cool. I wish I had this. They came out with Gungi, which you know who that is. You don't. If you watch the Clone Wars, and I think he came back in the Bad Batch. He's the Wookiee Jedi.
I don't know him by name, but yes.
Gungi, yes. Yeah. So they brought out his lightsaber. So it's like a Wookiee lightsaber, and it looks cool.
Looks great.
Yeah, I love it. It's not real wood, but I sort of, I figured it wouldn't be, but it looks good in the pictures.
It looks really good.
Everybody says it looks pretty good in real life too. So maybe one day I'll add that to my collection. I don't know. We should see.
Yeah, that's exciting.
It's not a special edition, so it should hang around.
That's one that I would have never expected, right? I don't even know. Was that even a rumor that was coming out?
Well, people have been wanting it for a long time. They've been like, why don't you bring out the Wookiee lightsaber? Because it's cool. Yeah. It's different. And they kept bringing out these weird ones, and then they kept re-releasing pretty much ones they've already done. So they surprised everybody.
Yeah.
Like nobody knew that was coming out that day. What we did know that was coming out was the Knight of Ren helmet. Basically the Cobra Commander helmet of the Star Wars universe.
Yes.
Should have wore our Cobra Commander helmet.
Oh, I know. Mine's right over there.
I think this one is a little more better as far as the you can't see the person's face in it maybe as much as mine.
Oh.
But his helmet and his lightsaber.
Is it supposed to look like it's cracked, kind of? Is that what
it's got a emblem, like a design?
It's an emblem. Okay. Yeah. It looks like a crack.
Yeah. So that they brought that out, which everybody was like, "This is a weird, odd choice."
The lightsaber's kind of weird too.
Right? Yeah, that's what everybody was saying. They're like, "This is a different choice."
It almost looks like a Lego lightsaber.
Yeah, when I saw it, I was like, "Huh,
it's weird."
Which that's where I've seen that character before, is in a Lego Star Wars thing show.
It's kind of cool.
I guess he was in the comics, maybe.
Yeah,
it comes with a comic. He wasn't in the movies, but it's what Knights of Ren is what Kylo Ren joins, and this is like the earlier.
So you take off that one part, or is that the end of it? I guess the hilt. It's not the part where the blade goes into.
The
That's
thing
like
looks like something Darth Maul would have? Yeah,
yeah,
that's the pommel.
the pommel. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what is that supposed to be? Like a speaker or something? Like, what does he
I
have? A
I
drain
don't
hole?
know. I don't know. And
It's
it's
weird.
funny they brought out the helmet, and I never really seen except for the Lego Star Wars thing. Never seen
Yeah.
them, and I'm like, "Well, that's a pretty cool helmet." There should be a lot of cool cosplays with that. And then I looked at pictures of him, and it's a dude in a helmet, shirtless,
Of
with
course.
like ripped muscles and like half of his body burned. I'm like, yeah, well, there probably won't be many, there'll be many cosplays. Those are just
I don't know.
ripped guys around.
Uh,
That will do it. Because I was like, oh, that
that's
could be a good
funny.
cosplay. And then I saw the costume and I'm like, not for me.
The official title of it is Ren, Helmet of the Ren for Adults.
Yes. And I've heard that if you have a large head,
Yeah,
it will not work for you.
I bet. It does look kinda small, so I can imagine.
Yeah.
And
So
there's
it'd be
another
cool to
helmet
see.
too.
Oh yes, the
41st Legion
Commander
Clone Commander Grieve voice
Commander Green.
changing helmet for adults,
My son
99.99.
loves that one. He wants that
That's
one.
so awesome.
Yeah, he's like, "I want that one."
Camouflage, has
Yeah,
real
it's cool.
phrases, who cares?
That's, from yeah, if you remember in the movies, that
Cl
unit was with,
Clones of the Republic with Yoda.
with Yoda on
Yeah.
Kashyyyk.
There's a picture here, so it's it
Oh,
comes with there's a figurine as well that's a Black Series, it looks like, and it comes with Yoda
yeah,
and a chair, I guess, that Yoda sits in. I don't know. It's kinda
maybe.
weird. Yeah, council chair, that's really funny, and a walking stick, and a saber. He has a saber too, but yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, that helmet looks really
That's
cool. I would
awesome.
like to add that to
Yeah,
this wall, but I don't know
yeah.
if that will happen.
You may not have
Uh,
enough room for it.
I don't know. I need to I can move some stuff.
You got another layer you can add at the top, right?
Yeah,
Add a side or top or something.
figure it out.
But going back to the lightsaber, the box is pretty cool. I kinda like the box. It's got the latches on it, but it has that design that's on the helmet in the middle,
Yeah,
and it kind of you undo the latches and they slide apart instead of, like, opening up,
yeah.
so it, like, slides out. That's pretty cool.
It's cool, but what they usually do, they bring out these box sets like this,
Yeah.
and they
Yeah.
cost like over $300, and
Yeah.
then
Oh,
from now
it's
they'll bring it out just in the gray clamshell for like
yep.
100 and something.
Yeah, this is $300 for this edition, and there's only 5,000 of them,
But a lot of these
with
box
no
sets are
blade.
just you can they're just sitting around, or they go
Yeah.
to Cast Connections because nobody wants to spend that much money
Yeah.
on a box.
Yeah, it's kinda weird, but it's a cool box, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's different.
The other box thing that they brought out, which this one made me laugh. They announced that they were coming out with a Kyber crystal box.
Yeah.
And so then I saw the picture and I was like, wait a second. Because they brought out version 2 Kyber crystals May 4th.
Okay.
This is a box set of all the old Kyber crystals
Oh.
with the old holocrons. So in other
Hmm.
words, we had a large stock we
You
didn't know
gotta
what
get
to
rid of
do
stuff.
with. So we're going to put it in a box and charge you $375 for it.
Yes.
But they made sure they put in the black crystal so it could be like, hey, look, hey.
Hmm.
If you spend $375, you'll get the
You'll
black
get a black one.
crystal.
Oh, yeah.
Which people were buying them, and I'm like, people that already had all those crystals were like, I gotta buy it for the box. I'm like, people just have more money. They know what to do with.
Yeah, I think so.
I should
And
just start making boxes.
yeah, there's more stuff coming, it looks like every week and through December 17th is what
Probably
this article says. So there, and there's a 50% off some of the lightsabers, select the lightsaber hilts.
50%.
30%. It says 30% discount plus an additional 20% with the code MAGIC for a very limited time.
I thought that already happened. Did they?
It might have. I mean, this could be an old article. It's from
Yeah.
November 18th, but yeah, that's true. It could be. But that's pretty cool. Those are some good releases, some unexpected things that that's
Gun.
different,
I
way
like
different.
that one.
Yeah.
That one's really cool. That was my favorite. That and the Commander Green. I like that helmet.
Yes. Very cool.
But yeah, so that was Life Day. They also came out with a Wookiee popcorn bucket.
Mm.
It was like the carving that you see in Galaxy's Edge, just the carving of like a Wookiee head. And
Oh yeah.
they brought out new drinks and food
Yes.
for Oga's Cantina, which is
Yes.
exciting because when I saw that, I was like, you know what that means? I can make new kyber
New
crystals,
kyber
new
crystals.
drink crystals for the new drinks.
You
If you
could
want,
do the roll too, the cheese roll. That would be pretty cool looking too.
I probably
It's
could.
it looks like a baked potato, but it's
Sure. Baked potato kyber crystal.
it'd be
Everybody
hard
wants,
because it's very small and round, but I mean, you could probably figure it out.
yeah, everybody wants a baked potato kyber crystal. You just let me know. You can find all my kyber crystals on I'm Geek Shop on Etsy.
That's right.
All one word,
You
I'm Geek Shop.
you do have the what I always thought of as a baked potato, the rock from, Indiana Jones, right? The
That was a limited set that
limited set.
series that I had, and it all sold out.
Oh,
So
nice. Well, that's good.
gone. Yeah,
Well,
it's
it's a
not
baked
around
potato.
anymore. Yeah, yeah. It looked sort of like big, but that's what that stone sort of looks like. So
Yeah, yeah. But this one's called an Umbaran cheese roll, spice
bop.
dusted pretzel bun, Umbaran, with herb cheese and a dipping sauce.
Now I want to make that as a cover crystal. This is a joke. Put a limited of 5 on my side. You have
Yes.
1 in 5 chance.
And then a thruster roasted bantha flatbread, which is just a flatbread
That looks
pizza.
weird. What
It
else
does
on it?
look weird. Okay, it says the non-flatbread is topped with spiced chorizo beef, yum, and a
Oh.
4-cheese blend, making it a hearty choice for sharing and enjoying solo. I mean, it's also got like spring greens or whatever you call that on it. It's not just cheese and beef. It's got some other things, but it does look good. I mean, that's I don't know what the obsession with bantha is. I guess it's a common meal in Star Wars.
Like a bantha.
Um,
You know what a bantha is, right?
sure, but we've also got 4 drinks.
What's a bantha?
It's a creature in Star Wars.
All right, which one?
It's the big one. Hold on. I know what it is.
Don't look it up.
I gotta look it up. That's what I thought. Okay, I just want to make sure it's the big hairy one with the big
Yep.
horns. It's
That's why Boba Fett goes to
the Raiders would ride. Yeah,
yeah. That's when he goes to Tusken Raiders. He goes,
yeah,
you ride like a bantha.
sure.
And
No,
everybody made fun of that.
but I guess I mean, that meat is plentiful. I suppose. I don't know.
Mhm.
Like cows here.
A lot of
on
them get
Earth.
shot and killed, so got to do something with them.
Gotta do something with them. So we do have new drinks. There's 4
Yes.
new drinks: the Nissalin and Bubbles with brewed berry essence.
Sure. Gin and tonic.
It's got some hibiscus. It's got a hibiscus flower in it, blueberry lime juice, tonic water, some liquor, and a light floral drink to kick back with.
Oh.
And then we have the bloody rancor with candied meat, which looks like bacon.
It's bacon.
It probably is bacon. Candied rancor bacon. There you go. Bloody Mary, essentially, if you're familiar with those. Probably won't try that. The Psylop, which is the coolest looking one, at least in these pictures, because it looks like it has some weird, shiny,
like metallic silver.
looking to it. Yeah, silvery stuff. And it says this cocktail combines smoky, tart, which at first I thought that said something else, and spicy elements for those looking for something with a kick. Grapefruit juice, lime juice, agave, and
somehow they make it silver.
It's interesting. And then the last thing is a Carillion Spike cold brew.
It's a dookie drink.
Oh gosh, it looks rather brown.
It looks like a glass of dookie.
Bourbon and coffee, and has some kind of purple foam on the top. At least in this picture, it looks purple. So it says purple vanilla oob foam. I'm not sure.
Ube, I think.
Ube.
Oh yeah, it is purple. It's hard to see in this light.
It's the perfect combination for anyone who loves coffee with a bit of an edge.
So it's a dookie drink with purple foam.
We're not going to call it that.
Why not?
It may be really good.
I want to go order one and be like, I have one of those.
I got that
purple dookie drinks. Carillion Spike is a form of card game. Sabacc game.
Sabacc. Oh, okay. There you go.
Or that's what I think. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
There you go. So new stuff to try at Oga's.
Yeah. Go out. If you're going to be at Oga's,
tell them we sent you.
Say, Living to Landspeeder sent me and they said, "Get the Dookie drink.
You won't regret it.
You won't regret it."
I mean, it's probably good, if you like
Hey,
coffee.
I'm sure it's good, but it looks like Dookie.
Well, I mean, it's coffee
That's true.
and ice, so it gets some chunkiness in
It's got some corn flakes in it.
there.
Anyways.
But we have other news too.
Oh, there's so much
awesome
news. We're not even gonna get to the StarWarsifying.
Well, real quick, Epcot's fixing Soarin' will now have a non-curved Eiffel Tower, and they're adding the entrance basically to Epcot, right? With all that nighttime stuff that we'll never see again, except in Soarin'. With all the glowing ground and all the lights.
Maybe that's why they did it. They did it just for that video, and they're like,
"That's right, we're done. It's forever in a video."
That looks bad. That's gotta look bad. Looks bad on their part.
But that'll be cool. I'm excited to ride it again to see that. So that'll be fun.
Have we done Soarin' on here? I don't remember.
We have not done Soarin' yet.
Oh,
that'll be a fun one. Yeah.
Oh, yes, it will.
And then lastly, the new Disney cruise ship set sail next month.
Woohoo! They had a preview in New York.
Yes.
Had a huge drone show, which was pretty cool.
Yeah. The theme of the drone show was Haunted Mansion. So they had Haunted Mansion.
They had Madame Leota over in New York, and like everybody was calling, like, "There's aliens."
There are aliens, but
the mother is here.
But it won't be going out of New York. It'll be going out of Port Canaveral, Florida.
It looks fantastic.
It does.
The insides, it reminds me of, like, how to put this, old Disney parks, but it was like the Disney parks we grew up with.
Sure.
Where you went like World Disney and there's like characters everywhere and there's like fanciful colors and everything. Like the carpets all look like straight out of a Disney movie, and it just looks more like, I don't know, magical. That's their other ship, the Magic, but it doesn't look like the Magic, but it looks more Disney magic. This looks more like that atmosphere. So
it'll hold 4,000 passengers and 1,500 crew members. It's 221 feet tall and 1,119 feet long. I think it's huge.
Yeah. So, and the Haunted Mansion bar thing is amazing.
Yeah, the parlor.
The parlor is amazing looking. It's got the dancing ghosts in the mirror that show up. Madame Leota shows up, does a whole seance show thing.
Yeah,
it looks so cool.
I think there's more stuff that they'll show too. I mean, that was just the beginning of what we've seen.
Yeah,
I think so. So I think there's even like a skipper, like a just lost it, Jungle Cruise type thing.
Is that one on that one or the other ship?
So it was confusing. I heard some news on another podcast, and I thought they were talking about it, and I was like, is all of that on this one? So I don't know. Maybe they're just talking about.
That was on isn't there one called the Adventure?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I was confused.
That one's on there.
Doesn't matter.
I don't know.
This one's gonna be cool.
This one has the Coco. One of the dinners is a Coco show, and then a Groot Marvel dinner thing, and a Periscope lounge where you go in and it looks like the ceiling looks like you're under the water.
Yeah, that is this one.
Sharks.
Yeah. So they call the Haunted Mansion a parlor, and then the Indiana Jones thing was like a not Indiana Jones, Jungle Cruise thing was like a bar, an actual bar. So it may be something different. I don't know. I'm not sure what a parlor is. It's just a place you go sit and talk. I guess I don't know. Have some coffee.
Maybe.
I don't know.
That'll be cool. There's a bar in there though.
I thought so too, but they called it a parlor. So
I don't know.
We'll find out when we go on it next month on the Living with the Landspeeder cruise.
Oh, we are? Wow.
No.
What? No. I don't have my passport.
You can tell people you're there for the Living with the Landspeeder cruise, and they'll be like, "What?"
And you could be like, "Hey, do you have the Dookie drink?" Because I really want that.
We need to find a new name.
I could call it something way worse. That's being generous.
All right. So what are we StarWarsifying tonight?
Well, if you notice the red and green in my lights, I think they'll show up.
Yeah, they do.
It's getting to be that time of year. And we thought since Derek is down sick that we would do something a little different.
Mm-hmm.
We're not going in the parks. We're doing something a little smaller. We are doing Disney's Winter Summerland Miniature Golf Course that could be found on the outside of Blizzard Beach. It's on the outskirts there on the outside. It's not in the Blizzard Beach water park. It's on the outside.
Yeah.
But it's basically themed to one course. There's 2 courses. One course is Christmas themed, and then one course is themed like Santa's on vacation at the beach.
Yeah.
And they're fun courses. Because they're older, sometimes some of the stuff works and sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah. That's the charm of it, right?
Yeah, they both end with the old computer, like an old computer we grew up with Santa on it. It's like saying, like, "Hey, thanks for coming out."
Yeah,
a video of him with this big computer. The last time I went, we played the winter course and we're getting ready to leave, and the people at the desk were like, "There's nobody here. You guys just want to play the other course for free?" And we're like, "Yes, please."
Nice.
So we went over and played the other course.
We went a couple years ago during a trip, and my parents were there, and I remember it was super hot, and this was in December, which is really weird because we got home and there was ice everywhere too. So that was really fun. But we had fun. I think we just did the summer, I believe. I don't know. I don't remember which one we did, but
that's why it was hot.
Was
you did the summer course.
We did the summer course, yeah. And it was one of the things I always wanted to do because I saw somebody else do it is like wear Christmas clothing, like sweaters, like funny sweaters or whatever, and go play it. That'd be fun, but we didn't.
And each course is sort of it's pretty much the same. They just take the decorations and just put a twist them a little bit.
Obstacles.
Like there's a big winter castle on the winter side, and then on the summer side there's a castle, but it's a sand castle.
Yeah.
So it's the same thing. I think both of them have the weird computers at the end, though.
I can't remember.
Weird 90s, 2000, early 2000 computers.
Yeah.
Because he pops up on both of them, Santa. But it's fun. I like it. So tonight we're going to Star Warsify it. And when I was thinking of ideas, I was like, I've got the idea. But then I'm like, I bet Caitlin's going to have the same idea.
I don't think so. Because I was probably on the same idea, and then I changed it because I was like, this one's probably the one he'll do, or we could still do it if we need to. If we don't pick it, then we'll go back to it. I actually have 2 different ones that I could go with. So, yeah.
Well, then who shall start?
I'll start.
Okay.
All right. So the name of my it's not a ride. My attraction, I guess, or putt course is The Adventures of Grogu.
Yes, completely different.
I know, right? I figured it was, so
mine's The Adventures of Baby Yoda.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding.
It is different.
Just kidding.
So it's ice and sun. So you've still got the 2 different environments, right? So on the ice side, you've got, of course, the ice planet that they visit in one of the Mandalorian episodes. I had it written here, and it's not here anymore, but that's okay. It's like Krog or Craig something. Craig. Hold on. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Oh, Maldo Kreese. That's it. Maldo Kreese. And if you'll remember, there's a part where they encounter an X-Wing with Carson Teva and Trapper Wolf from the New Republic. So there's an X-Wing at some point in there that you're having to kind of maneuver around with the putting. There's a Razor Crest that's crashed into the ground. And you're in. At one part, you go through the caves and the ice caves, and maybe a canyon or something. And there's, of course, ice spiders that are kind of planted around the place. And but one of the best parts will be the frog lady in the little pool, and you've got to hit the ball is maybe you've got to hit it into the pool or something like that. It'd be kind of funny. Maybe another part, Grogu's like drinking soup, but maybe at the end of it or something like that, or maybe that's what it is. Is the very end is the frog lady in the little pool.
You should have the end. It's just Grogu's mouth open like he's eating the eggs, and he eats your ball.
Yeah,
you won't get it back.
You'll get it. You won't get it back. Yeah. So that's the ice. I mean, you get the idea there. That on the other side, on the sun side, I guess I guess not Mos Eisley. Gosh, Tatooine. but Mos Eisley's there. But maybe there's like a picnic or something with Grogu. I don't know, where he's like eating with the children or something up on that one planet, or he's chasing frogs, around the
Could be
course.
what's the planet that went on the
Couldn't think of it.
yeah, with the little village.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, that'd be
The
fun.
farming planet and all that, yeah. And maybe there's, I didn't think about this, but maybe the, ATST comes into
Yeah.
play at some point. But maybe there's some Tusken Raiders because really I want it to be on Tatooine, I guess,
Oh, okay.
because it's the opposite
Yeah,
of
sun.
ice, right?
Yeah.
But there's Tusken Raiders and banthas
I
that you
like a bantha.
but maybe there's a desert campfire scene or something at one point, a
Ah,
mudhorn nest with the big eggs, you've got to go through. I was thinking about the ball. Could be like the little gear shifter ball or whatever that he plays with in the
that'd be
ship,
cool.
and maybe there's a floating pram at some point. Of course, Grogu's sprinkled about in the course, in different places.
Sprinklings of Grogu.
You see him in different spots and hanging around. So that's the gist of it. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I like it. I think
Yeah.
you could have like the IG unit,
Yeah, I didn't think
one
about
of the
that, yeah.
holes.
Yeah.
You could have trying to think.
Well, I mean, yeah, you could go even with the enemies, right? So you've got,
Yeah.
what's his name? Moff Gideon could be there, and maybe there's a they've got the
Instead of
big cannon,
clubs,
they're firing at you.
yeah, instead of clubs, you could just have the dark saber.
That's right, yeah.
That's your club.
Yes. Oh, that'd be swell.
That'd be
Um,
swell. That'd be swell.
that'd be swell. I mean, yeah, there's so many things you could kind of mix in with Mandalorians as well. So there's if you think about
Jawas.
Mandalorian, that there was like there's Jawas, but the big battle with all the Mandalorians flying around.
Yeah.
I don't mean that may be going a little far. Um,
I like
but
it.
anything with Grogu in it would be, I think, an interesting take.
Everybody loves Grogu, so
Everybody loves Grogu.
they're gonna go, they're gonna play around, and then afterwards they're gonna get their Dookie coffee, and it's gonna be good.
Maybe one of the obstacles is like he takes the ball from you and it won't get
Yeah,
back or
that could be
something.
the end. He takes on the sun side, he takes your ball,
Yeah.
and then on the ice side, he eats your ball
He eats your ball like it's
like an
one of the
egg.
frog eggs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. I love it. Yeah.
Well,
That's it.
oh
The
yeah,
Adventures
little
of
animatronic.
Grogu, Ice and Sun.
There we go. I love it.
Great.
Now let's see if what I'm going to say is what you thought I would say.
Yeah. Let's see
I'll
what
write
happens.
it down, put it in an envelope.
I put it on my napkin here.
Your prediction. Okay. So I was thinking because of it is already like a Christmas theme. So, I was thinking a holiday theme would be fun.
Yeah.
So this will be the Lego Star Wars Winter Summer Holiday
Nice.
Miniature Golf.
That is actually not what I was going with.
Oh, so this will be based on the
yeah.
two Lego
Nice. Yeah.
specials that they came out with. So you
Nice.
had the holiday special, that's basically
Mhm.
the Christmas one, Life Day, and then you had the summer vacation one. So one
Yeah.
course is going to be the holiday special based
Nice.
around Life Day. But when you get there at Winter Summerland, as you're walking up the path, there's signs that sort of tell the story. So instead of signs, the ground is just going to be like the crawl from the beginning of Star Wars and every Star Wars movie that tells the story of what you're about to do.
Yeah, very cool.
As you walk in. So maybe one side will be the winter side, and the one side will be the summer side.
Yeah,
because you can come up two different paths to get to the place. Okay, so one course will follow the story of the Lego Star Wars Holiday Special. You'll follow Rey's journey on each hole, with the last hole. I didn't sort of do things for each hole, but
yeah, that's fine.
we can talk about that if you want to. The last hole will be the big Life Day celebration. So like in the Holiday Special, she goes sort of, I think, throughout time by using some crystal or something. And then, so she'll encounter, each hole will be different encounters with different characters.
Yeah. Different, because you could definitely do different vehicles as well, or space ships and things like that as well. Be involved with that.
Yes. So that would be and then it'll be like you'll have the like decorations and the
Mhm.
for like Life Day and everything over there. So it'll feel like Life Day on that side. Um, maybe you can have a red robe to wear as you play. And the
Maybe.
balls could be like they could glow like the
Yeah.
little orbs that the Wookiees hold for
There you
Life
go,
Day.
Life Day balls. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, you could do lightsabers for, putters as well, you know?
yeah. It's
Yeah.
yeah. It's all coming
Oh,
together.
already, it's just done.
So, and then the other course will follow the story of the Lego Star Wars summer vacation that they had, and where each hole on this one will have a force ghost that guides you, just like in the summer
Mm,
vacation. Each part of the story, there's basically a force ghost that tells, "Well, back in my days or vacation, well, blah blah
yeah.
blah." Like there's Obi-Wan, and he's like, um, he's at Jabba's palace, and he's wearing like a Hawaiian shirt, and he starts doing a musical number with somebody. So that whole will
Yeah,
definitely have
yeah,
like a musical number, sort of Jabba's palace
yeah.
atmosphere.
Oh,
Um,
yeah. That'd be cool.
and then the last hole for this side is partying on the Galactic Star Cruiser at
Mm.
the swimming pool that never existed. So on the Lego version, that's how they go on vacation on Lando Calrissian's Galactic Star Cruiser, and it's the Star Cruiser
Sure.
that is now gone. But they throughout the episode they talk about going to the pool. Well, there was never a pool on the Galactic Star Cruiser, so it's like the big joke. So the
Yeah,
last hole is going to be like a pool party because it's a summer vacation. So you got to
perfect.
get your ball into. I don't know what the ball would be on that side. It wouldn't be a Life Day ball. Maybe
Um,
just a beach ball.
well, beach ball, yeah, they could or maybe like a lightsaber training ball. You could
Yeah,
make it
sure.
be kinda cool.
So that would be like and you already have the promotion there because you have the two shows that play on Disney Plus. So you got the
Yeah,
Disney Plus,
for sure.
promotion. But I thought that'd be funny
That would
since
be
one's
cool.
a summer
I like
vacation and one's the winter
yeah,
vacation thing, anyways.
that's
Um,
I that totally didn't come to mind.
oh,
So, that's, my initial one was, the obvious, Hoth and Tatooine.
oh, okay.
But then I was like, "Okay, well, that's super obvious. What if it was, s Hoth on one side, but then it was based on stormtroopers, and then on the summer side, it was, stormtroopers on vacation, so it's like you see them
That's
wearing a
cool.
helmet with, swimsuits on or something
Yeah,
like that, you know? And then and those things are maybe it's a melted version, kinda like how with the sand
yeah.
versus ice, you know? I thought that would be kinda cool too. But, yeah,
Yeah, and
I
it would
like
be
our idea.
yeah, I like our ideas too, and I think it would be cool. It would be really like kid friendly with all the Lego
Yeah, for sure.
characters and stuff, and
Yeah,
easy to do. Like they wouldn't
right.
have to be as articulate as like the animatronics in Galaxy's Edge
Right.
stuff. These have to be Lego,
No,
big Lego figures.
yeah, no, there I
Yeah,
was looking at some pictures because 'cause it's been a little bit since we've been there, but, you know, the courses are fairly simple. I mean, there are some fancy kind of things that when you go through the buildings, I guess, or the pavilions, I guess,
yeah.
where there's some fancier looking things, but some of them are just real simple. Um, so
They have the
yeah, it
two
does.
castles, so like one of
Nice.
them has to be like Vader's castle. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I thought about that too.
I
The
think that's in the. It's either in the holiday episode or no, maybe Vader's castle was in the Halloween Legos thing.
It might
Oh,
be. Yeah.
we need a third course. There's got to be room to build a third course for the Halloween special. Then you get the Halloween, the summer, and the Christmas. There we go.
There you
Added on. We've taken out part of the parking lot
go.
for
You got
Blizzard
a
Beach.
third course because everybody's gonna wanna be there, so you've gotta expand.
Yes, we've
Yeah.
expanded. It's already been greenlit. We've expanded. It's going to be the Halloween special. So you're going
Mhm.
to have Vader's castle. You're going to have
Perfect.
that whole dark storyline, and you're gonna have that hut that's there that's bought Vader's castle after he's died. So yeah, so we've got three courses now. You're welcome, Disney.
You're done. Yeah.
So go ahead and just do that. Just switch it up.
It's super easy.
Super
Barely
easy.
an inconvenience.
Barely it could be.
I'm
I like
not
it.
afraid. I do. I like it. That was a lot of fun.
And then if we add a third course to yours, um, there's three there's 3 seasons of The Mandalorian, right?
3, yes.
So you could just add stuff from the other season in the third
Yeah.
course.
You could do like Mandalore or something.
Yeah. So there we go. I mean,
There's my dog. Hold on.
Hey there. Hey, puppy.
Where's the mute?
It's fine. It's okay. So there we go. 2 courses, which means that's our new sound that we just brought in. When you hear the dog barks, and that means it's time to go home, everybody. But this has been a shorter version of Living with Landspeeder. Hopefully, Derek will be back for the next one.
Yeah,
and
Thanksgiving
is coming up.
It's next week for us.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody that listens to us in the United States. And I hope you have a great Thanksgiving, and then we'll be back with maybe some more fun Christmassy type stuff coming up. And then over on I Am Geek, I'm sure we'll have all our geeky Christmas stuff going on. Geekmas will be back. So check us out, I Am Geek. And then, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell, everything for Living with the Landspeeder. Make sure you tell the dog goodbye as you leave. And we'll see you next time on Living with the Landspeeder.
Bye-bye.